Good morning, world. Good morning, newspaper. Morning, mail. Morning, sprinkles. Good morning, Timmy. Good morning, Renaissance Fair. Good morning, boss.
Coin hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary, you get one free entry. Every single raffle make your collection dazzle. TGBCHraffle.com, TGBCHraffle.com.
Hello. Close that up. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, turn it off. How's everyone? I've updated the leaderboard today, so you can have a little look at that. And just to clarify something, so if your the leaderboard points doesn't include Patreon and YouTube subscription, okay, or paid subscription, doesn't include that. However, if you have a subscription, the value of the points is multiplied by 3, and I take that into account when you're close to the leaderboard. So let me give you a perfect example, because it came up in conversation. If we take Lorna Jones, if you have a look on the leaderboard, you'll see that Lorna Jones is on 1,900 points. But of course you need 1,963. Well, by the time you take into account her Patreon, her YouTube, and her paid subscription, it now goes over what's required. See, because your Patreon or your YouTube is not added to the leaderboard every month. It will be impossible to do that. So I only count it once. So when you get close to the points and you think, oh, I'm nearly there, that's the time to factor in your YouTube and Patreon. And like Lorna, it can just knock you over the edge and boom, you're on the leader, super wheel. So that's how that works. So even though it says 1900 on the board, it's actually a little bit more. So whatever your points are on the board, if you're a Patreon member and a YouTube member or a paid subscriber, then there are more points. That's not included. You got me? Cool. Hopefully you got me. Let's go back to, let's find you. Excuse me, so I'll come in and say hello. Library. Some of the oops, what's going on there? That's not the right one. Videos are a bit out of sync at the moment, simply because as quick as we put a video up, it gets taken down and then we have to put in an appeal for it. Where's the live? Here we go. Oops. So like last Friday, as soon as it goes up, the people that are doing it report it. They hit the report button. The Spiders software inside YouTube automatically, because X amount of reports have been added, it automatically takes it off, sends us an email saying we've removed your video, and then you have to put an appeal in, which I put in. And sometimes, I mean, last week I put an appeal in and it was reinstated within 5 minutes, literally within 5 minutes. Sometimes it takes 2 hours, but we get them all back. It's just a question of what they're doing is they're forcing us to waste a load of time by having to watch out for this, find the emails, go in and make the appeals, and so on. So that's what's going on with all of that. So that you know, in case you've all been wondering why these videos keep getting disappeared. Right then, so we've got nationwide. Hello, mate. Lady Robbins. Hello, Lorna. Hello, RJ. Hello, mate. When you buy a membership, do you get credit in points on the raffle side? No. No. When you buy a membership, you just get the membership and what comes with that. You win the raffle points, though. Thank you for your emails, Lady Robbins, by the way. Who else we got? Derek Clark. Hello, mate. Nice to join us. Andy Walton, Watcher, Phil, Phil Matthews, and John Davies. Hello, mate. John Warren. I hope you're well, John. Load of parcels getting picked up today. I did them all over the weekend so that I would have less to do today. Being picked up today. Talking of parcels, a little moan. I use a company called interparcel.com and I've used it for 20 years. And I on the one hand, I rave about it because it is a really good service. And now they've just added a new thing where I just tick the boxes and when it's booked, you get an email. When it's out for delivery, you get an email. When it's delivered, you get an email, and so on. But from a customer service point of view, it's been absolute garbage for 20 years. Here's a for instance, right? I send a parcel to Derek Clark. I send a parcel to Katie Gibson. 2 parcels. They come with their own label, DX Delivery, depending on who you send it with. He turned up. I showed him both parcels with the addresses on. He's put Derek Clark's label on Katie Gibson's parcel and Katie Gibson's label on Derek Clark's parcel. I didn't really know. Next thing I know, Derek's got Katie's parcel. Katie's got Derek's parcel. I've now got to phone up the people and say to them, look, you've asked this right up, and I had to rebook the delivery. You would think that out of customer service, they'd go, sorry about that. What we'll do is we'll credit you for what you paid because it was rubbish, and we will pay for the parcels to get picked up and delivered properly. That's what you would expect, right? Customer service. Nothing. Nothing. I've never had a penny off them in 20 years, but I still use them because it is so easy to use. And I rarely have a problem. But when you do have a problem, the customer service is garbage. Popcoin, watch out. Northwest RC Club, nice to see you. Belfast, hello mate. Something went off to you as well. And that's all 3 channels, as Lorna says, that gets removed as well. You know, when all this is going on, they're reporting the video, because our videos, when we do this, it's going out live on mine, live on Lorna's, live on Chris's. And all of us have the report buttons go in, videos get taken down, we have to appeal, get them back again. I find it funny they must lead such sad and lonely lives to get their jollies from getting streams taken down. Must hurt them that they go back up. Ian and I chat like chat. Yeah, otherwise I'll get lost. Yeah, but we just got to let these people carry on doing it. There's nothing we can do about that. You know, that old saying about don't worry about the things you can't change, only worry about the things you can change. And I can't, if I could, I would put their arm up their back and force them not to do it, but I can't. Am I still here? I'm still here, okay. I don't know who that was, somebody calling me. Whenever you're ready, Chris, by the way. Don't worry about me. All right, all the drawers. Got some company on the drawers, I'm sure he has today, Derek. I'm on a diet. Milk for breakfast, milk for lunch, then a dinner. Do you know the 2 things the human body can live on alone without any food? Blood and milk. Right, so first one up. is 30 UK coins uncirculated in the raffle. That's the first one up. And it's Rebecca McIntosh. Yes, still sharing that. Well done, Rebecca. That's the first win. Next one up, we've got a Royal Mint Sherlock Holmes. And there's more raffles gone up on the raffle site as well, tgbchraffle.com. Load more raffles have gone up. Spins. Guesses, we have guesses whilst we're doing the wheel. 7,100 to 7,150, that's 7,100 to 7,150. And that is not correct. And it's Jody Mann for the Sherlock Holmes. It's a double in, yes it is. Next up, we've got a Samuel Pepys's, or a Pepys, depending on how you want to pronounce it. More guesses. This is a big one. 3,300 to 4,141. That's 3,300 to 4,141 for those people that are writing these down. Is that done? Katie Gibson, if you're watching, you've still got 39 to have. Richard's owed some spins, put that there. Got to do that. Colin Heath, you've got 78 to have. Derek Clark has got himself a Pepys. First win of the day. And the next one up will be £30 to spend at dragonlordcoins.com. Ian Rossiter, you've got 39 guesses to have. Derry Roberts, you've got 39 to have. Michael Locke, you've got 112 to have. That's a spin, Derek's owed. Checking all my bits of paper. Oh, how funny. Ha, 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 ha. I won. I won. Excellent. Excellent. That will go up for a penny. So that £30 voucher for Dragon Lord coins will go up for a penny in an auction, and you can buy that and the money will go to the food bank. So whatever you think a £30 voucher is worth for Dragon Lord coins, you can place a bid from tomorrow onwards because it will be up probably by then. First membership we've got is 50p TV. Now, I literally copied your entire list and I've made my list out of your copy, Chris. So if anything's wrong with this list, I couldn't have done it wrong today. Keith Brayley, you've got 39 to have. Ed Lovering, you've got 39 to have. Tracy Murgatroyd, you've got 117 to have. Kian Regan, you've got 25. Justin Joseph, you've got 50 plus a load of others. Tracy Murgatroyd, another 50. Chris Dyer, you've got 75, which you probably forgot about, Chris. So if any one of you would like to have your guesses, let me know so I can throw a bit of paper away. And I'll go and look through it. First one of the day, Ian Menon. Had mine and you did them. Yeah, I don't think I read your name out, did I, Lorne? Or did I? I did your guesses. I know you had yours. I haven't seen one for Lorne Jones, so I must have thrown it away. So if any of those people that I've mentioned can have their guesses, that would be great. Get in touch. We've added 2 prizes to the wheel, Jane Austen £2 and an aviation £2. So they've also been added. Took 2 off. So it's still at 5,000 and you've still got 2 golds on there. And Ian's won himself a joker, so what I'm going to do is, are you on, Ian? Joker. Okay, so I'll put the joker aside for him, Ian Menon, and then just spin him, and then I'll let him use this joker whenever he wants. So the bonus is the joker, which Ian will be able to use on another time if he's not watching today. Oh, you're here. Cool. All right. So you've got a joker. There we go. Yeah, I see him. So you've got 20 random coins there, Ian. You can either respin that if you want, or you can swap it for a set of penguins, a Royal Mint coin from a set, a Peter Rabbit 2019, or a £25 share voucher. Where's the gold? Oh, that was close, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away you was, Ian. Oh. Or you can just keep the 20 random coins and keep the joker for the time being. And use the joker up another day, if you want. Yeah, gold. I'm going to take a photograph of that. Share voucher. Okay. Next up, it's Brexit20.net. Right, that's Ian's joker gone and used. So we'll have Brexit20.net next. I've ballooned up to 17 stone again. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. So it's time for drastic action. glass of milk for breakfast. Helps lose the weight, gets the old indigestion and stuff going, but still. So I'll keep an eye on your weight now. See if I can't get back to me usual slim, sexy, wetsy self. Derek Clark again. Here he is, the bandit. Derek Clark. Always a gold again. That was a gold at 6 o'clock then. If you watch that on replay, that was the gold at 6 o'clock. I saw it. Just as he spun the wheel, I saw it. There it is. Because my phone is a bit delayed. And I just looked down and it was there. That was so close. Oh no, that was the previous one then. Oh, I see. It's where you went back onto the wheel and then span it again. I was thinking it'd come up again. Getting all excited I was. $23 decimal coins. 23 decimal coins. Next up is Brexit20.org. Cool, you did well to win that one, Derek. Didn't it? This one is Brexit20.org. And he's got a bit of competition on this wheel. Mind you, he had some competition on the last one. Pardon me. Here's a question for you. Who's paying attention? Give me an answer to this question. Do you think that you should be able to take a brand new coin out of its box, silver coin, and cut yourself with it like a knife? Derek Clark again. He's not having it. He says, no matter how many of you join the wheel, I'm still having it. You've got to knock him off his perch, and the only way you can knock him off his perch is to buy some memberships and put some money in my pocket. School run. That means our man will be here shortly. Yeah, I got the coin, Lee, and I've sent you another one. It gets picked up today. 8 times 50p coins. And the next one up is dinosaur50p.net. Now, whilst I absolutely agree with the fact that you shouldn't take, if you've got a coin in an expensive coin or whatever, collectible coin, if it's going to go out in value and it's in a box or a capsule, you don't really want to be touching it, you know, because touching it doesn't do it any favors. And if it's a silver or a gold coin, then you don't really want to be taking it out of its thing. However, that said, you also want to know that the coin inside that capsule, in that box, is actually been made properly. Now, this coin that Lee sent me back, I'm not kidding you. I could take that coin and I could just run it down the palm of my hand and I could cut my hand with it. I could cut my hand with it like I could a razor. Robert Barnes. Well done, Robert. And in fact, John came over at the weekend, and he's doing okay at the minute. You might be pleased to know. He came over at the weekend, and I said to him, "I've got this idea, John. I want to see how sharp this coin is." So we're going to find out what Robert Barnes won in a sec. So I said, "Hold up this bit of paper. Just put a little bit of tension on this paper." And then he held the paper like that, and I got a 50p coin, and I went whoosh like that, and it cut the paper. It actually cut the paper. I could cut a vegetable with this 50p coin. It's so sharp you could cut your wrist with it. And that sort of worries me. That's like, I wonder how many of those there are out there. And even though on the one hand you say you're not supposed to touch them, etc., most people know that you buy a lot of these stuff for children. So what happens if your 6-year-old decided to take it out of the drawer one day and get it out? Royal Mint package coin. Next up is dinosaur50p.org. If your 6-year-old granddaughter or grandson or 8-year-old grandchild got it out of the box and decided to play around with it, they could cut their wrist with it. They could cut their hand badly, face. You know, some people do that, don't they, with a coin? Just, they got it and they'll roll it on their hand or roll it on their face just out of boredom. If you did that with this 50p that Lee sent me back, you'd cut your face. It's nasty. So don't be surprised if one day you hear on the news or something that the Royal Mint's going to do a recall of all the Peter Rabbit 50p silver, and if that happens, then what happens then? Do they take them all back in and issue new ones? Do they take them back in and fix them? Do they take them back in and melt them down? Does it mean that there will be less Peter Rabbits in the system if they do a recall? And then will the Peter Rabbit go up in value because there's not as many of them? There's also some fundable draws on Lou's Emporium Facebook page where you can win some lovely items for just £1. Like and follow the page too, says Andy. So yes, go and do that. And I keep meaning to say, because I saw something on there about a fundable thing, I'll go in for that as well, Andy. So there's a customer there with me as well. So speak to me by text so we can work out how we can do it, and then I'll have a go in it each week. What we got? A Bunce coin coming up, maybe? No. 2018 Penguins. QGardens50p.org. The Royal Mint know about the coin, but no reply to my email. Well, I shall be, I'm taking it quite seriously, actually, to a point where I'm going to be sending that over to our solicitors and asking him what he thinks. And maybe I'm not going to bother writing to him. I'm tired of writing to him. But get the solicitor to write to him and include the coin. Because the first and foremost is you have to send it back to them anyway for them to do their checks and investigations and concur that it is a Royal Mint issue and that nobody else has interfered with it. Talk of the devil, look. Andy Walton's had one. See what he's going to get. Whereas they will reply to a solicitor. So we'll see what happens. It would be quite funny to get a recall out of it. That would be hilarious if that happened. Especially as I'm sitting on so many, I've got to check them all now. I'm not happy about the idea of having to check them all either, because that takes too long. And I don't like the idea of opening it and touching the coins, because then people don't like it when you touch the coins. So I think the best thing I can do is say to everybody constantly, I think we need to keep alerting people to this, because it is really dangerous. I'm going to show you in a bit. When we go back onto me, I'll show you. 10p letters. Next up is puddleduck50p.net. Let's have a look, see if I've got Ian Manning here. Right, so Ian Manning's guesses are number 40 to number 78, inclusive. Thank you very much, Ian. Not correct. Phil Sanderson is this? This is puddleduck50p.net. Phil Sanderson. Well done, Phil. Mix of winners. Please read the ENM comment. Yeah, got that one. Anybody else with guesses that I've mentioned want to come out with some? And for £1 to go, why not get on to Lose Emporium's little Thunderball, because you could win yourself a nice little prize there for Christmas. As a Christmas present. Got to think of all that now. Haven't we? We've all got to think of that. Christmas. It's round the corner. £25 worth of credit. There's another voucher up there Chris has done for you for tgbchallengeraffle.com. It's a completely different voucher to the one you had before. The one you had before won't work now. You need this one. And it will give you 20 entries for a £5. Spread it across the raffles. Just 2 away from a year set on that other spin. Puddleduck50p.org. We're on to now. And not bad from a viewing point of view, I have to say. 27's pretty good. That's double what it was from when we first started doing this. So I'm quite happy with that. Ooh, it's going to be Michael. No, it's not. Derek Clark. They banned it. Right, on to the prize. We'll see what is won. I'll be back in a second. I've got a glass of milk. A first day stamp times 2. It's like a Friday for Derek. Stamp times 2. Okie dokie. Hello, Katie. Now it's Scumbag TV. I think this is Derek's favourite. Nice to see you, Katie. Hope you're doing all right. Now, I wonder who it's going to be. It might be Derek Clark, and then again, it could be Derek Clark. Now you know what you need to do, Katie. You need to have a little bend of your dad's ear and get him to start getting your name on some of these wheels. Butter him up, get him a cup of tea, bend his ear a bit. Tell him you want one for Christmas. We had big fire, explosions, everything yesterday over at in a part of Weymouth where there's a big mystery £5 coin. He nearly got a free spin. Did you see that? And apparently there's rubbish dump and the skip place, bin place and that, and it all went up. And there was gas canisters and everything going off. Boom, 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 it was going, apparently. I belong to a neighbourhood app thing, and the notifications were flying in from people living in the area. So I should think that'd be on the news later. Oh, look at that. Derek Clark's coming round the corner there like a bandit. Look. But Keith's having it. He's not going to let him have it. Keith Brady, well done, Keith. Yeah, I should get my new lots of spins next week. Yes, because you and I forgot about that, of course, when we're trying to work out the points and all the rest of it. We've completely forgotten about pay hit, but subscription's a subscription. So of course that. My phone's a bit red hot this afternoon. £5 coin or an £85 membership voucher. Ouch. A £5 coin. You won't be disappointed with that. Next up is snowman50p.org. Hello, Sue. Sue Donaldson's popping in as well. Nice to see you. I was just saying to Katie, what would be a nice Christmas present for her is a couple of these memberships. Get her name on the wheel. Know what I mean? So she needs to bend mum and dad's ear on. And I don't know if I told you or not. Did I tell you? No, I don't know if I told you or not. But we just sold our first, I just sold the first present to somebody, which I'm really chuffed about because, you know, it shows that the idea is sound when people buy into it. So I'm really chuffed at having our first present, considering we've only just started as well, a couple of months, and it's not bad going. Derek Clark again. Not bad for a quick reinvention, is what somebody said to me that I was talking to. They said, well, you've reinvented your entire business model in like a matter of weeks from what it was, which I guess we have, in a sense, just completely reinvented everything that I've been doing and changed it all. Now, what I'll do, Derek, is because I owe you a spin anyway, so I'm just going to write that free spin on that one and we'll come back to that. So we'll just respin it just for this to finish the list off. And then we'll come back to your free spin in a bit when I do your other spin. Hello, Nanny. Nice to see you too. Yeah, don't forget about the raffle discount. The code changes every now and again, or the offer will change every now and again. He's only, Chris is doing it now so that they've got a time limit. Use it or lose it. 10 times USA. Okay, tgbchraffle.com now. This one is TGBCH Raffle. All the ones today are all 25 quid to get on. And the two cheapest ones to get on is $1.99 YouTube membership or $3 Patreon membership. They're your cheapest. All of our links are available on ians.tv. Derek Clark. How does he keep on doing it? And away we go. What we got. Nature's Kingdom one, is it? Go on. Oh. 6 times uncirculated 50p coins. Cool. Yeah, timing out, naughty corner. tgbch.tv coming up next. This is for the winner, TGBCH TV, and then the prize.
Which ones are they then?
Right, got it. No worries. What? It wasn't Derek. Michael Bloxham. Well done, Michael. Is that your first win of the day? It is. First win of the day. Pardon me. So now we see what he gets. We're probably going to have time for a few spins, so if anybody wants to have any spins, they can get some today. There's room in the queue for a few anyway. 10 times 3D coins. The threepence. Your parcel will be there soon, Lady Robbins. A few more days. Next week, I reckon. Maybe by the end of this week. What are we on now? TGBCH.news. That last one was TGBCH TV. This is TGBCH.news. Did I not do that one on Friday, Phil? I marked it as shit. I thought I did it. Without a hole in it. Richard Babin. There again, I might have it here, Phil. I've got some for Richard. I've got some for Derek. I've got Ian's. Yeah, no worries, mate. That's it. Normal one, wasn't it? Got that down. Ten Queen Elizabeth II half pennies. 10 times QE2 half P coins. Next up, it will be tgbch.co.uk. I've got that here, Phil. I've got it in this list here. So we've got Phil, Derek, Richard, and Kian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Yes, one you haven't had before, isn't it, Richard? There's a few on this one. You've got some company on this one, Derek. Jonathan Lowry, it's going to be, I reckon. Oh, just squeezed in there. Well done, Jonathan. Now, my plan is that as we get busier and busier, there'll be less time to do paid spins. So when we get to that point, hopefully I'll close off people buying £10 spins and only do this £30 spins because it's more money in less time. But we'll see what happens. I've got all sorts of plans. They don't all come to fruition. A flower coin, that's going to be interesting. Something with a flower on it. Next up is the greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk. And look at that, one above it, £1 gold bar. Ooh, suits you, sir. Nearly. Next up is the greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk. Yeah, that was quite close, wasn't it? One above it. Make sure you're all up to date because some of you by the comments are a bit behind. Just letting you know. Bit of company on this wheel. Lorna's on this wheel. Roger, Derek, Tracy, Derek, Richard, Derek, Keith, Dave, Phil, Lorna. Oh, if you're waiting for us, Chris, I think what Lorna was saying stop to was the fact that it, you know, stop, look, there's a £1 gold bar there. That's what she was saying stop to. Just done that one now. WWF net. Okay, so just come on to me for a sec. Because what with me talking, I might have asked something up. There's my sheet. So the next one is there, greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk and then wwf.net, unless I've missed one out talking and written the wrong ones in the wrong one. See what I'm saying? We had tgbsearch.co.uk, Jonathan Lowry, and the greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk different to the tgbch.co.uk one. You see what I mean? So have I messed one up there? Or do you need me to keep holding it up, by the way? See it. That's the list I copied from this morning. I just spaced it out. So do WF, the great didn't load. Ah, okay, cool, right. As long as we're on, we know where we are. That's cool, brilliant. You know what's happening. So the next one we're going to do is WWF50p.net, and we hopefully will come back to the other one. Well done for spotting that, Chris. Got a few people on this wheel as well. This is WWF50p.net if you want to buy a membership in this one. Dave, oh, the wrong one. Dave. Let's see. Well done, Dave. Now we see what he's going to get. And we've got 2 more domains to do: the YouTube members, the Patreon members, the YouTube Gold members, the team members, and the Super Wheel Tour. We have a couple more Super Wheel members too. $25 guesses for Dave Allen. Next one up is WWF50p.org. Put that in there. WWF50p.org is this one, in case you want to go on this wheel. There ain't that many people on it. Remember to write them down, and then you know which ones to get. And Derek's only gone and done it, the bandit. Look at that. Outrageous. Look at that. He has totally cleaned up again this week. Derek Clark. Let's see how many he's had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 he's had. Not bad, eh? It can be done. There's a silver. Another silver. Free spin. Oh, it could be the silver. A silver coin, which of course might be a lethal Peter Rabbit, who knows. So now we've got, if you're all right, we've got the greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk is the last one, unless you want to do the YouTube. No, you're all right with that. Okay, cool. This is the Great British Coin Hunt.co.uk. Derek got his first silver coin today. Oh, Derek's there again. Don't think he's going to get it from Colin. Nope. That's the YouTube members. And you go on there once for every pound that you're contributing per month. So if you're doing the $1.99, you're on there twice. If you're doing the $17.99, you're on there 25 times. So now we see what Colin Heath has won. This is the normal YouTube members draw, which means it's a normal spin of the wheel. Yeah. Oh, was it? Oh, you idiot, Ian. Thanks, Chris. Colin Heath. What did he win? Oh, we're doing this. What did he win now? Yeah. You're right. I put it in the wrong place. Easy to miss out. The YouTube one is coming shortly, which is what I said. If you pay $1.99, it's all 99s on there. So if you pay $1.99, you're on there twice. Pay $4.99, you're on there 5 times. $17.99, you're on there 25 times. Eight banknotes, 8 times. Eight times banknotes. Next one is the YouTube. So it's all YouTube members, no matter how much you're paying, normal spin of the wheel, all YouTube members. Oh no, sorry. All YouTube draws are double, aren't they? It's just that we have extra gold member draws. That's fine. So this is double, because it's YouTube. YouTube is double, Patreon is super wheel treble. So Gary, well done, Gary. Which Gary? I think that's Gary Waring. Yeah, I'm sure of it. I think that's Gary Waring. Gary, are you watching? Just tap something so I can see your YouTube name. If I remember rightly, it's it just says Gary on your YouTube name, but it's Gary Waring. So a little double up for Gary. YouTube is double, Patreon is treble. Because Patreon is super wheel, so Patreon is trebles. So that would be 20 times 3D coins. 20 threepences is what you won, Gary. Next, we got the Patreon members, which is treble. Confuse myself half the time. But without too many things changing now, finally, we're on an even sort of keel where everybody knows what we're doing and where we are. Instead of me changing it and changing it and changing it again. At least now we can concentrate on this, make this better. I know, you're right, Lorna. I'm really hoping I don't have to change anything else now. It's nice. It's all going as it should do at the minute. Michael Broxton's got himself one. There we go. And that was Patreon. So it's treble. Hello. That was a bit quiet. You slipped that one in there, didn't you, Phil? Okay. Let's get 20 random coins multiplied by 3, that is 60 random coins. Right then, YouTube Gold members only now. We've got all them to have quite a few spins there building up. Cheers, Phil, I've got that written down. Gary again, well done, Gary. Another double up coming your way, Gary. 2 double ups. Oi, oi. So if you're not on the YouTube wheel yet, now's a good time. Just go onto our YouTube and become a member there. Loads of bonuses for being a gold member. Getting dark early, isn't it? 8 times 50p coins, double up, so that is 16 times 50p coins. Cool. Next up, we've got team members. Dash at it. What's the time? 4:10, 50 minutes. John White, well done, John. Ten pre-decimal half pennies. Pardon me. Next and last up is the Super Wheel members. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. Well, actually, Derek Clark. Derek Clark, runaway train today, isn't he? It's about 10 or 11. Derek, bloody well done, Derek. That's all I can say. Good show, mate. Where's my, oh yeah. Go back on the comments he did. That's a bit better. 20 random coins multiplied by 3, 60 random coins. Cool. That was a hit. Cool. John White's times 2 or times 3. Team members times 3. Thank you, Lorna. Well done, John. Yeah, so that'll be multiplied. Okay, cool. Well done, well done. We're getting there, aren't we? Do you want to have a break for a minute, Chris? Do you want to go and make yourself a cup of tea? We've got some spins to do. We can have a little break if you like. Get yourself a cup of tea first, and we'll put an advert on. Don't drink tea, I'm okay. All right. Go on then. Okay, first 2 spins are for Derek Clark. One, because I owe him one. and 2 because he got a free spin today. So he's got the first 2 spins go to Derek Clark. Thank you. Silver. Silver's coming. Silver, 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 silver. £5 coin. Okay, mate, no worries. Bloody well done on today. Last spin for you. That was a £5 coin. Out there. A set of penguins. There you go, that's you done and dusted, Derek. One there. Richard Brabby next. We've got 8 for him. And I haven't left any room on this bit of paper to write any more numbers, so hopefully he won't get a whit of any free spins. Yeah, I hadn't. Ooh, £85 or £25. Ouch. £85 membership voucher. Well done there, RJ. I've updated the leaderboard today, so please do have a look at the leaderboard, everybody, and double check that you're okay with the points values that I've given. £1 silver coin. Oh, 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 oh. Pair of vintage prints. I'll show you what they are. Can you put it half and half, Chris? That's one. Hold on. That's one I was showing you last week. Incredible detail on that. And then the other one is, that was Allsop's pub, and then the other one is San Francisco, an old San Francisco Victorian house. So that is the pair that you've just got. And just so as you know, the RRP on something like that, if you were selling that in a gallery or a shop or something like that, 2 sheets of stamps. if you was buying that in a gallery, that would be priced at somewhere in the region of about 75 to 140 quid each, something like that. Why is the question, is the answer. 5, 10, 15-ish. Do you want some? Oh, the Wolverhampton street scene. Yeah, that's a different set. That's not that set. That set, there's only 2 of that set. 2018 Penguins. You're talking about the set I showed you last week as well, aren't you? Yeah. 4, is it 4? 4 or 6 different shot street scenes. 4 street scenes. And then these are a different, yeah. If somebody was texting me asking me how many spins we got, probably about 8. Just one for you. 20 odd, something like that. Oh, 5 banknotes instead of a silver year set. Ouch. That was a close one, wasn't it, RJ? Yeah, that was a bit close, that was. A £45 membership voucher. Two more. You are a gold member, aren't you, RJ? On the YouTube? Or are you not a gold member? Just let me know. I think you are, aren't you? In which case, then it's 8. He is, yeah, then it's 8. 2 more. There's a year set. Two times change check the coins. And last but not least, one away again. Oh, there's £100. Shoot past that. Let's get past that. Where's my magnet? No. Next one. Next one. Aye, aye, aye. Not a bad set of spins, if you don't mind me saying so. Right, so that's that one. Next we go over to, so we've done Richard, we've done, next we go over to Kim. Off you go. Whenever you're ready. 2 lots of 6. Are you there, Kian? $16.26. Yeah, we're going to easily do this. Let's see if you can keep me going and keep us both going, me and Chris going in spins all the way till 5. Eight banknotes. First win. Quite nice. Next. So there. Ah, you see, you don't know everything. You don't know everything. Ten Georgia 5th pennies. George. See, my dad was named after King George. Cool, just checking you was here, Kian, in case, you know. There's a joker, silver. 8 banknotes again, I reckon. 8 banknotes. See the bit where it says, I'm just talking to the person that texted me. The bit where it says, I can see everything up to obviously will need. And then after the word need, it's gone. That's all I see on it. And I can't, I need to go on to the message which takes me off of it. But nothing changes, if that's easier for you. Nothing changes whatsoever. So yeah, grab it and give it a go if you want. Remember what I always say, £85 membership voucher. Remember what I always say. Suck it, and if you don't like the taste, don't suck it again. This is spin number 5 for Kian, yes, and it is going to be 10 pre-decimal. Round and round and round it goes, where it stops, nobody knows. What day is it today? Is it the 13th today? I think it's Sunday is the anniversary of Dad's death. You wouldn't believe that, would you? It's been a year. A whole year on Sunday. £100 membership voucher, which I will square with your mum as usual. Cool. Next 6. Yeah, you wouldn't believe that's up. That's been a whole year. It has. Ooh, that was close. Two sheets coins. Some of you should be building little shops now. See, for somebody like you, Kian, you're ideally placed, really, to look at the type of thing I talked about before, which is what I used to call retirement price and so on. Because of your age, you could actually organise your stuff, build your shop without actually selling anything. By putting the stuff up at whatever price you would put it up for now, put it up at 3, 4, 5 times the price. And then just organise it and keep everything nice, warm, organised. And build your shop over a couple of years. And in that time, the value goes up with the coins, £25 raffle credit. That'll get put into your mum's account. Yeah, it goes up in value, and then you're selling stuff, and the money that comes in. Well, now you're talking then 3 or 4 years time. You're talking about the kind of money that helps you buy a house or pay for a car. It's hard having a long-term view and ignoring the short-term cash, but if you can take the long-term view, it can pay out big dividends. Lorna's got about 50 sheets of coins. And we've got a 2018 silver rabbit. And what I always say is when you've got, you've got the same coin, the same date, the same denomination, you've got 4 of them or you've got 15 of them or whatever, then just add them to the quantity. Storing them is no different. They take up very little space. Now, the thing about these silver rabbits, if any of you want to check the silver rabbits that you've got or get from me and you're not happy at the quality of it, send it back to me with a note and I will replace it. You can call it my own kind of personal recall. Anybody that's got a dodgy 50p, send it back and I'll replace it. Another £25 raffle credit. Was that 150 quid? 150 quid in raffle credit, wow. Did a gold coin pass, did it? I missed that. I did. £5 coin. Cool. Next up. And this is the last one, and this is your 12 done. What's it going to be? A silver. A free spin. I'm imagining you sitting there blowing that screen right now, Kian. Going, get in there, an extra spin. 2020 Penguins, that's Kian done. Next, it is Phil. Kian. I'm starting to print these off now and then just write on these. Trying to do it better so that you get your actual receipt. And I'll write on there. So now we're on to Phil, and he's got the first one is one I owe him from Friday. Please do make sure your TGBCH raffle account and your greatbritishcoinup.co.uk account is fully up to date with all of your contact details, telephone numbers, address, postcode, proper address, 2018 Penguins, phone number, email address, everything. Because, you know, if you win something expensive, I'm going to be trying to contact you first. Well done. Now we get on to the 7, because Phil is a gold member. He's bought 5, he gets 6, and a gold member, he gets 7. And remember, if you're buying wheel spins and you buy super wheel spins, they're £30 a pop, but you are getting treble. So you're getting treble whatever it is that you're getting. So I'm just reminding you all of that, and the person that texted me. 8 times 50p coins. And sometimes when you look at it, you think, actually, them super wheel spins, 5 of them, it's a no-brainer, because you get 6, and if you're a gold member, you get 7. Well, that 7th spin at 30 quid, that's worth double your gold membership. They were at the beginning, so they're always at the beginning, Nanny. Nanny Sue's asking, can someone tell her when the raffles get done, what you buy the tickets for? They're always at the beginning. And in today, we had 30 UK coins uncirculated, Royal Mint Sherlock Holmes and a Royal Mint Samuel Pepys. 30 UK coins was won by, give me a second, a dinosaur coin. Dinosaur coin. So the first one, 30 UK coins uncirculated, was won by Rebecca McIntosh. The Royal Mint Sherlock Holmes won by Jodie Mann. The Royal Mint Samuel Pepys won by Derek Clark. And the £30 Dragon Lord coins voucher was won by yours truly, me, which will go up in an auction for a penny. And you could get yourself a £30 Dragon Lord coins voucher. But we always do those first. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, at the beginning of the stream, you've got all the raffles, and then we go on to the others. 10 Commonwealth. That's going to make me do some of them because I ain't done them yet. Commonwealth. Yeah, that'll be why, Nanny. You turn up late to the party, but it's always on the beginning, so you can always catch up at the beginning. It's the very first ones we always do. Oh, that's close. Oh, he's just done it, hasn't he? He has. So we put number 8 at the bottom. Good shot there, Phil. $15 Island coins. Sit and do some sheeting up to. I think that's going to be my day tomorrow. Sheeting up the ones that I haven't got around to doing yet, that people have won. That reminds me, there is something on its way to you, Nanny, that you won last week. I remember putting something in the post to you yesterday, I think. So there is something on its way. Can't remember what though. Two times RM from set. 3 more. 6, 7, and 8. I can do some sheets if you need help, and I'm furloughed for another 2 weeks. That's really handy. It's just I've got to get them together. But that is really handy. I'm now on tablet, can't put any more links in now, sorry. No worries, Lorna. Two non-release coins or an iguanodon. What's it going to be? 2 non-release coins. 2 non-released coins. That was a good spin. You'll get something like a 1972 halfpenny. I've got a couple of those there. And another coin that's not released. I asked this one before and I forgot to look it up. Is a 1973 penny, a 1973 10 pence? That's a non-released year, isn't it? If I remember rightly. Wasn't 72 and 73 a non-released year for the old large 10p? Who's into their old large 10p's? Who's an authority on old large 10p's? Double any single win. That's going to be an ouch. Okay, go on. I'll tell you what to do in a second. Okay, you've got a double up coming, Phil. Are you watching, by the way? I should imagine you are, being as I'm doing your spins, but I just want to know that you're there. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, oh, that was close. Wow, wow. Oh, 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 oh. 2 away there, Phil. Mate, that was close. I'm going to photograph that and all. Eight banknotes. $72 and $78 are non-released. Oh, that's a normal one. Then we'll chuck him over there. That needs to go down there. Then. That's a normal one. That needs to go in with them. Chucking him with them. Cool. I'm going to need you in a minute, Phil. That was close. Did you see that? Look, 2 away you was. But you got 8 banknotes, I think you got. Last one now. Last spin. $73 was under 52 million. Okay, so I'm putting some sheets together that are 5p and 10p large ones and uncirculated. I might actually put it in with uncirculated sheets because those ones are uncirculated. I think they've come out of sets probably. Cool, that was a close one, wasn't it? And then somebody was texting me, if you're still having it, have it now. If you're having it, get in now because I've got some space. 25 guesses. Have we got anyone else to do? Take a break for a second there, Chris. Rest your hand a minute. What's your time? Got 10 minutes. Phil Matthews. Phil Matthews. Not delivered. I hate it when you just won't send a photograph. I wonder if you're on WhatsApp. No worries, Chris. No, you're not on WhatsApp. It's not okay. Do it this way then, Phil. Do it the hard way. Right, can you see those? Take a screenshot or something. Yeah, I will. I've got 10 minutes. I'll get them done in 10 minutes, easy. So any one of those, Phil, pick one of those and then you can double it. Pick anything you want off that list that you just won and you can double it. Let's come back to Phil. Double on the penguins, please. Okie dokie. Two times. Cool. Okay, so there is a little bit more room if somebody wanted to dive in quickly. Otherwise, and let me know if you do. Otherwise, we are just about out of time, nearly 10 minutes, and that's it. That was a close call today. Close call. A wow, a silver set, and what was the other one? Was it gold? Came close. Not bad. So if anybody wants to have a quick set of 5 or a couple of spins, we've literally got time just for a couple. If you let me know, we can do it. And that was a good set of spins we had today. Some good wins there was today. Richard Brabbin got himself, for 50 quid, he got himself £85 membership voucher, a pair of vintage prints, 2 sheets of stamps, 2018 penguins, 5 banknotes, a £45 membership voucher, 2 change checker coins, and a £100 raffle credit for 50 quid. That's what he got. It was a good contest between the players and the wheel today. You're right, RJ. It was a good contest. And I'm just putting also together I used to have what I called an investor list, mail list, and I'm now going to change that more to a VIP list. So if you're not on my investor list and you are a regular customer or you've been around for a long while and you think you should be on my VIP list, then send me a text, and then I might send you a link to go and sign up on it. So send me a text or a message or a WhatsApp if you're not on it. I sent out an email to all the investors, I think within the last week. So you would have had one. But if you're not on that and you'd like to be, then send me, let me know, and I will have a look at Jack. Kian, gold guesses. Has he got some gold guesses? Let's have a look. And then we can throw another bit of paper away. There he is, 25 of them. 25 of them. And didn't you win 25 today? Is that clear? Yeah, it is. 6 of coins. No. Okay. So 25 guesses from Kian are 3,100 to 3,124. That's 3100 to 3124. Not correct. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that this has lasted as long as it has. The first two gold coins went really quickly. And this one has gone on for quite some time. And I reckon that's because a lot of you just can't be bothered and lost the excitement of saving all the numbers. That's probably why that is. But it has gone on for quite a while, hasn't it? It's been a while now. It's still going, that one, which I'm not grumbling about. I'm glad it's still going. I'll have a double check, make sure there's none others coming. So if you'd like to get added to that list, let me know. Or if you think you should be on the list, because I'll say you've been a good customer, been around for a while, whatever, and I haven't got you on the list, then let me know. It's not a link I'm just going to put out there, if you see what I mean. Right, so we've got a load of parcels on the way. A lot of you should already have loads of parcels delivered from last week, or within the next few days anyway. And all the ones that went out today, you should have them by Friday. So by the time we do Friday's show, you should have these. Alrighty then, I think that is us just about done for today. Thank you very, very much for joining, and thank you for popping in, and thank you. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. I've got to show you this. Got to show you this. Let's just do this before we go, if I can. Get a bit of paper. Just get a bit of paper. So this is the offending 50p. Now, at first glance, you don't really notice but around the top there where my thumb is, if I was to rub my thumb along that, it would cut it. And I should be able to prove it to you. Oops. I can't hold it tight enough, that's the thing. It's sort of nearly going through it, see? But it's only because of the way I'm holding it. If I had someone here holding it, I'd be able to slice that. How about if I was to do it on it, won't it? That's me rubbing, just wiping it across the paper on the table. Whereas anywhere else on the coin, you wouldn't get that. But in that bit, where that sharp bit is, and you can see that that's the cut that I've just made down there. So yeah, I want to show you that they are dangerous, and if I was to do that across my hand, it would cut my hand, which is a bit naughty really. So I urge you to check them, especially if you're going to be giving them to children, you know, or you're going to be giving them to your children for their children. Check them. Thank you very much, Lorna. Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you very much, everybody. I mean, if this turns out to be the only one that's damaged like that, then it'll be worth a lot of money. Once we send it to them and get them to check it, and they send us back a letter saying it's real. You know what I mean? Right then, thanks very much. But if there's lots of them, they might have to look at doing a refill. Thanks a lot. See you all on Wednesday, and get your memberships in ready for Wednesday. Remember, all the wins on Wednesday come with 39 guesses. Okay. Bye for now.